From the CTN studio in Pensacola, Florida, this is the last episode of season number 1 for the Creation Today show. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Hovind, and I'm joined by Paul Taylor.
And we're going to be highlighting today some of our favourite moments from this first season of the show, and some of the funny moments as well.
Oh, are we sharing funny moments? I got one.
Oh, I like elastic bands being stretched.
That's why I use this analogy.
I like elastic bands being stretched.
So anyway, they're going to go through their favorite clips of all time from season 1. They're going to bring out the big guns and explain why their show is awesome and why they love doing it. So strap yourself in and get ready for the intellectual journey of a lifetime.
I remember one of my favorite ones was when we were talking about fuzzy words.
Okay, so I understand, I get it. When you're browsing through clips of the Creation Today show, trying to find good ones, there's a lot of low cards in that hand. But at some point, you just gotta know when to fold. But apparently Eric doesn't play poker, so here's what he thinks a good hand is.
Look for phrases like may have, could have,
lends support.
possibly.
Yeah, they're all throughout there. And as you start reading scientific journals with this in mind, you will see it all throughout it. The writers use that all the time. They do that all the time. Probably, maybe, supposedly, could have.
It's almost as if they're out doing actual science instead of sitting in a studio doing jack shit. Now, just so you get a picture of how dumb this episode really was, they started off complaining that there wasn't a lot of science in these articles. You don't need to know science to read them and to debate them. But then they do a 180 and say, oh no, there's too much science right here. People are going to be confused. Watch.
And what we're going to show you today is that you actually don't have to know a great deal of science.
That's right.
We'll show you in a minute that there's very, very little science in this article.
Exactly.
Where's the science? I don't know. Did you have it? I thought you had it. I don't know. Where'd it go? Here's science. Here's science. Oh, I guess you don't need to know science to read these articles.
It talks about organic material, though, because that's the whole point of this is, did they find organic material?
Yes. Now, this is something that people really need to think about, what the word organic material means. Organic compounds are compounds of carbon and hydrogen and other elements.
So just because it says organic material, they know that we're going to assume, oh, they found something that was from life, that some living organism had come there. But that's not necessarily what it means.
Oh, God, ew. Ugh, no, that's too much. That's way too much science. Put it away. That's disgusting. It's all, oh, God, that is so much science. It's like you're trying to trick these people using fancy words like organic. Jeez, that's a dick move right there. Now, if you, the person watching this video, have ever looked after little kids or have had kids of your own, you'll know that a lot of times little kids don't really know what they want. Little Billy says, I want juice, so you bring him juice. And as soon as you bring him the juice, he says, no, I want milk. And to a little kid like a little Billy, you say, okay, look, little Billy, I realize that you're 6 years old, your brain isn't developed, you don't really know what you want, so I'll leave the juice here and I'll leave the milk here and you can take whichever you end up wanting, okay? Okay. And that's the kind of stubborn indecisiveness you would expect from little 6-year-old Billy, but not from a 34-year-old man.
This is it.
This is it, Paul.
The last segment.
This is the last segment.
Oh, God. I was only kidding about you being childish, really. You don't have to make my case for me.
Of the show for season 1.
No, I'm serious. I mean, I really appreciate the gesture, but just stop. No.
We've answered a lot of questions. We hope we've helped a lot of individuals. You took the last Kleenex. It's been an emotional ride for us as our show has evolved over the years.
It has, yeah.
And over this season. But hey, we got another season coming up.
We
season
have,
2.
yes.
Why?
Also, before you go, my school's Secular Student Alliance has a new video out on secular issues and the 2012 election, so check it out. Have a good day.